Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yay! Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-okay. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is how it should be. Helga says yes, thank you. Helga, thank you so much. Mrs. Lucy is in the house. Hello, Mrs. Lucy. Boris is here. Boris says yes. How are you doing, Boris? Max Power says yes. Katie says yes. Carlos, howdy, howdy. Carlos says yes. Hey, Roberto is in the house. Great, great, great. Well, it's great to see you all because, of course, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So I really appreciate your time and you being here with me. Yes, I do. All right. Well, as you know, we always, hey, Stokes. Stokes says yes. All right, great. Well, as you know, we always start our class with a toast. Actually, we're having 3 toasts. Yes, 3 toasts. So whatever you're drinking, pick it up. Right here is my orange tumbler. Inside, it's filled with hot black coffee. And our first toast will be for the green team. Yes, the members of the channel. They support me. They support the channel. They support the channel financially. And you can see Carlos. Carlos is representing the green team. Yes, he is. So let's give the green team a big thank you. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Our second toast, it's for Boris. You see Boris. Boris, his name is in Blueberry. He's in the chat. He is the moderator. He's here to help you. He's here to help me. He is giving his time. He is a very kind person. He has a big heart. And so let's give Boris a big thank you. Cheers. Bump, cheers, bump, and because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. And our third toast, it is for you, because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump, and because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Okay, great. Have a good lesson today for sure. And here is today's lesson plan. It is written on this sheet of paper. We are doing an idiom. We always start our class with an idiom. I will write the idiom on the board, and then you make sentences using the idiom. And we're going to do a card guessing game. We did it on Tuesday. No, we did it on Friday. So we'll do it today. It doesn't take much time. There'll be 3 cards. I will give you 3 or 4 clues. You guess what the card is. What is the word? Yeah? The card guessing game. We'll do that after our idiom. And then we have phrasal verbs. We have 9 phrasal verbs, and the topic is conversation, communication. And we will watch a video with the 9 phrasal verbs, and then there's a worksheet, and we will do the worksheet. We will make sentences using those 9 phrasal verbs about conversation or communication. Okay, so that's what we're doing today. So I hope you are ready to practice with me and in the chat. Yeah, by participating in the chat, by writing sentences in the chat, you are doing two things at the same time. You're helping yourself because you are practicing your English, and you're helping others because we learn by examples. So the more sentences there are in the chat, the more examples there are, and the more learning we will do. I will look at your sentences, and Boris is here to look at your sentences. So please participate in the chat. Help yourself and help everyone at the same time. Okay, let's get right into it. Oh, Boris, thank you so much. In the chat, Boris put those links to to my Patreon, where you can get the worksheets that we do here in our live stream classes. If you want to Zoom with me one-on-one, if you want to chat, if you want to practice your English with me one-on-one, there is the way to do it. And of course, subscribe to my channel. Yeah. Oh, premium. Yeah. So every Friday evening or night, we do a premiere video. We chat live, and there's the link for this week's premiere video. Okay, let's do the phrasal verb. No, not the phrasal verb, the idiom. We're not doing the phrasal verb yet. We're going to start with an idiom, and the idiom is cop out. Cop out. If you know what it means, write it in the chat. The idiom is cop out. Cop out. If you know what it means, write it in the chat. Cop out. It's our first activity. It's an idiom, and the idiom is cop out. Do you know what it means? If you know what it means, write it in the chat. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a way to say dodge, right? So cop out. Sorry, I'm gonna dodge that question. I'm gonna dodge that situation. Yeah, like get out of the way, right? Dodge. Chicken out. Okay, yeah, not quite. Chicken out is to be scared. So it's not quite chicken out exactly. We use chicken out mostly for being scared, right? So let's go on the roller coaster. No, I'm scared of roller coasters. Don't be a chicken. Don't chicken out. Come on, let's go on the roller coaster. So it's chicken out is when you are scared. You dodge it. You don't do it. Avoid or quit. That's good, Stokes. Yeah, avoid. That's the best. Or I have back out. Yeah, avoid, back out. Go against your, back out. You guys said avoid. Yep. That's good. So I'm going to say back out. To back out. So not do it, right? You said you'll do it, and then you cop out and you don't do it. And of course, we need example sentences, right? That way we have a clear understanding. If you can use it in a sentence, that means you have a clear understanding of the idiom and how to use it. So my sentence is, he always cops out when things get tough. He always cops out when things get tough. So I want to see your sentence, of course. He always cops out when things get tough. Okay, let's see your sentence. Yeah. Or Helga, evade. That's good. Evade, I would say. So those are like three good definitions. Back out, avoid, evade. Fail, not really fail. So Max, fail, that means you did it, but you didn't succeed, right? Cop out is not even doing it, right? Like you do something, let's say you enter a contest, some kind of contest, and you failed in that contest, right? Maybe you came in last. Well, someone who cop out, they didn't even enter the contest. They avoided the contest. They backed out of the contest. So if you fail, that means you tried, right? So that's not bad. That means you tried, right? That's the most important, trying. We can't always succeed, but by copying out, that's not good, right? Not even to try is not good. Let's see. Okay, Katie has a sentence, her sentence. Don't cop out of your responsibilities. Yeah, good. Don't avoid your responsibilities. Don't hide from your responsibilities. Don't back out from your responsibilities. Don't cop out. You promised. You said you would do it, so do it. Don't cop out. Don't avoid it. Don't run away. Don't hide. Don't avoid it. Face it right on. Face it straight ahead and do it. Helga says, the children like to cop out when it goes about doing their homework. Yeah. So we can fix your sentence a little bit, Helga. The children like to cop out when it goes about, when it goes about doing their homework. Or the children always cop out when it's time to do their homework. I think that's better. When it's time to do their homework, right? So, okay, you finish dinner, now you have to do your homework, and they, I'm sick, or I can't do it, or some reason, right? They give some reason. So, the children like to cop out when it's time to do their homework. The children like to cop out when it's time to do their homework. Carlos, he didn't finish the job. He copped out and didn't say anything. Okay, so we want to use cop in the past tense. Copped out, right? He didn't finish the job, right? So it already, right? It's in the past. He didn't finish the job. He copped out and didn't say anything. Good, Max. Parents should tell their children not to cop out. Very good. Okay, good, Helga. The children like to cop out when it's time to do their homework. Perfect. Oh, good, Katie. He copped out at the last moment. Nice sentence. Let's go 2 more minutes, and then we will do our card guessing game. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer for 2 minutes. Write your sentence for 2 more minutes, and then we're going to do our card guessing game. Okay, so we're going to do 2 minutes, and then we will change. We'll do our card guessing game. So go ahead and write your sentence in the next 2 minutes, and then we will do our card guessing game. Okay, Boris. She copped out when she was supposed to enter the competition. Yeah, she got cold feet. We can also say cold feet, right? I'm a little nervous entering that competition. I'm going to cop out. Oh, don't have cold feet. Just do it. Yeah, good, Boris. Okay, we got about 1 more minute. If you got a sentence, now's the time to do it. Carlos, he didn't finish the job. He copped out. Good, good. And he didn't say anything. Very good. Katie, come on, don't cop out on me. Very good. Come on, don't cop out on me. Let's do it. You promised you would go. Come on. Okay, Stokes. She copped out when we really needed her. Very good. Yep. She copped out when we really needed her, right? When it was time that, you know, like when things are easy, you know, everyone says, okay, I'll do it. But when it gets tough, that's when people cop out. Boris, politicians always cop out and don't provide a clear explanation. Very good. Helga, the body wants to cop out. Healthy. I got it. Okay. Helga. Okay, that's better. Yes, Helga. The body likes to cop out for a healthy diet. We want for. So that's good. Yeah, the body says, no, I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat those sprouts. I don't want to eat that cauliflower. I want some potato chips. I want ice cream. Helga says the body cops out for a healthy diet. For a healthy diet. Okay, good job. Well, let's go to our next activity, and that is a card guessing game. A card guessing game. I'm gonna number 2, right? Right. Or we're gonna have our phrasal verbs here. So I'm just gonna put 2 here. I'm gonna put it here, and then put 3 over there. Okay. So card guessing game. Okay, card guessing game. Cauliflower. I don't mind cauliflower. There you go, Helga. She fixed her sentence. And think about fixing your sentence. That's the way to do it. If you want to remember and if you want to improve, fix your sentence. That way you notice your mistake. Or not so much a mistake, but to make it better, to make your sentence sound more natural. And if I give you a suggestion, if Boris gives you a suggestion, go ahead and change your sentence, fix it. That way you will notice that, and by fixing it, you're helping yourself to remember, right? And so when you make those steps in noticing, oh yeah, okay, I can make it better, and then you make it better. That's just that process just helps you remember, and that's what we want to do. We want to remember so we can use it in the future, right? It's easy to forget, right? If you make a mistake and not fix it, then it's just, you're not going to remember making that mistake, and then you will make the mistake again. And if you keep doing that, you're just going to keep making the mistake again and again, and you won't improve much. So by fixing your mistake, you will help yourself remember, and then if you remember, you can use it in the future, right? So that's the difficulty. That's the goal. That's our purpose, is to remember, and when you remember, you can use it. So that's what we want to do. Okay, good. Okay, we got a couple of sentences here. I'm going to read those before we do our card guessing game. Osman, I fought with my wife, but I never cop out. I stick to my point. I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm not going to back down. I'm never going to cop out. Hannah, she copped out after the 2-hour game. Okay, yeah, so Hannah, 2 hours. So for when you say 2 hours, right, but game, we're going to use hours in singular. So we're going to say, so like a unit, it was a 2-hour game. So it's a little different because it's a unit. Like the game, if you say the game lasted 2 hours, right? The baseball game lasted 3 hours or 4 hours. Sometimes they go extra innings, and sometimes it takes a long time for them to end. But if in your situation you said 2, you mentioned the time first, so we put it in the singular form. 2-hour game. So Hannah, your sentence, she copped out after the 2-hour game. She copped out after the 2-hour game. Yeah, like maybe, okay, it's time to go home. It's time to go to sleep. I'm going to turn off the game if you're watching the game on TV. Wow, it's already been 2 hours. I'm going to cop out. I'm going to go to sleep. Boris, when it comes to eating healthy, the body tends to cop out. Very good. Yeah, so we want to use a 2-hour game. There you go, Boris. A 2-hour game. It's a, so like, we use that, I'll use that for our premiere videos, for example. You know, it's a collection of, or it's a 2-hour video, right? Or usually our Friday evening premiere video, it's a 34-minute or 30-minute video. It's a 30-minute video. Okay, let's get to our card guessing game. Today we're going to do 3 cards. I got 3 cards, and I've got clues. And I will read the clue and you guess what it is, right? So pretty basic here. So we got a card and it's a thing and I want you to guess what it is. And I have some clues I'm going to give you here. We got for this card we have 4 clues. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to read you the clues and you guess what it is. What is this? Okay, here. Oh, Carlos, yeah, it's a 4-hour job. Right. Okay, Carlos, real quick, that's good. So like you're doing an estimation, right? So Carlos is a carpenter. He does cabinets and he does woodworking, right? And so like, for example, you want Carlos to make cabinets for your kitchen. You need new cabinets. You want to make your kitchen better. You want to make your kitchen better. So by putting cabinets on the walls in your kitchen, it's going to make it better. And so you want to know about how much it will cost. So that's called an estimation. And so Carlos comes in, checks out the kitchen. Okay, this is what I have to do. This is what you want. And so Carlos then gives an estimation. Okay, this is a 4-hour job. And so it'll be $400, for example. So, yeah. So if you're in Texas, anybody? If you are in Texas, Carlos is your man. If you want to make your kitchen better, if you want to make your house better, call Carlos and ask him for an estimation. He will improve your house. He will improve your kitchen. If you want a wood deck in your backyard, if you want to make your house better, call Carlos. I'm working for you, Carlos. I want to help you, Carlos. Okay, here we go. A card guessing game. What is it? We got 4 clues for you to guess. Here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Clue number 1. It's a reptile. It's a reptile. Clue number 2. Some have a venomous bite. Some have a venomous bite. Venomous. Venomous. Poison. That is poison. Clue number 3. They can be very long. They can be very long. Clue 4. They are limbless. They are limbless. Limbs are like arms and legs. Okay, so They do not have arms. They do not have legs. Here we go, one more time. Clue number one, it's a reptile. It's a reptile. Some have a venomous bite, poison. If they bite you, poison goes into your body. 3, they can be very long. 4, they are limbless. Limbless, that means they do not have limbs. They do not have arms. They do not have legs. They are limbless. What is it? Okay, you got it. Good job, everyone. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show it to you. Here we go. It's coming down. It's a snake. You got it. Well done. So, snakes are reptiles. They are reptiles. Some have a venomous bite, poison. So, some are poisonous. They can be very long, and they are limbless. No arms, no legs. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, our second card. Here we go. What is it? What is it? Okay, this one has 3 clues. 3 clues for you. Here we go. Clue number 1. It's usually yellow. It's usually yellow. 2. It's a dairy product. It's a dairy product. Clue 3, it's made from cream. It's made from cream. Here we go, one more time. It's usually yellow. It's a dairy product. It's made from cream. What is it? What is it? Okay, Helga has her guess, card guessing game. So Helga is guessing butter. Max is guessing cheese or butter. Stokes is guessing butter. Good one, Carlos. Carlos says, I copped out when I saw the snake. Okay, Carlos says butter. Boris says butter. Okay, here we go. One more time. It's usually yellow. It's a dairy product. It's made from cream. And let's find out what it is. Here we go. It's coming down. The answer, yes, it's butter, 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 butter. It's usually yellow. Sometimes there's white butter, but it's usually yellow. It's a dairy product, meaning comes from cows, or comes from milk, right? Or cream. And it's made from cream. Okay, good job, everyone. That's it, butter. Okay, one more. This one's a little difficult. This one's going to be a little difficult, maybe, perhaps. Okay, last one. We got 3 clues. 3 clues. Here we go. Last card. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, clue number 1. It's an accessory. It's an accessory. It's an accessory. 2, royalty wear it. Royalty wear it. And 3, clue number 3, it goes on your head. It goes on your head. Here we go, one more time. It's an accessory. Royalty wear it. It goes on your head. What is it? What is it? It's an accessory. Royalty wear it. It goes on your head. Okay, Helga has her guess. Boris has his guess. Max has his guess. Kayleen has her guess. Carlos has his guess. Okay, you know what it is. Okay, here we go. And the answer is, it's coming down. And the answer is Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's a crown. You got it. It's a crown. It's an accessory. Accessory like jewelry, right? Earrings, necklaces, bracelets, watches. That's jewelry. Yeah, accessories. Okay, it's a crown, right? It's an accessory. Royalty wear. Royalty, those are kings and queens and the monarch. Royalty wear it, right? A king will wear it, a queen will wear it. And 3, it goes on your head, right? A crown goes on, you wear it on a head, you wear it on your head. You don't wear it around your neck, you don't wear it on your wrist, you wear it around, or you wear it on your head, on your head. I crown you, right? And so maybe you've heard that expression, I crown you. So when there's a new king, you know, they get crowned. And so the crown goes on their head, and then boom, they are king. Boom, they are queen. So they have been crowned. Okay, good, good, good. All right, it's a crown. Very good. That was a card guessing game. You guys did it, no problem. All right, so let's go to our next activity. We got phrasal verbs. Yeah, we got a video and we got a worksheet. And the topic is conversation, communication, communication, conversation. So this is number 3. And we got phrasal verbs. And the topic is conversation. We can say communication. And we got 2 steps here. We got a video and we have a worksheet. Okay, good, good, good. All right. So on Sundays, right? Today I'm in Japan. Today is Sunday. On Sundays we do this. We do a phrasal verb, or we do 9 phrasal verbs about a topic. And this is our topic, conversation. Okay? So first we watch the video to see the phrasal verbs. And then we do the worksheet. The worksheet, that's when we make sentences. So let's check out, oh, thank you so much, Boars. Yes, go to my Patreon. Support me on Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. All the worksheets we do here in our live stream classes are there on my Patreon. So support me there. That would be fantastic. Okay, thank you for doing that, Boars. Let's check out the video, and it's going to be right there. Yeah, there we go. There's the converse. Whoop, let's bring it back. Okay, so our topic is conversation, and we are practicing phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs, as you might know, is a verb with a preposition. Verb with a preposition. Prepositions show place, and basically a phrasal verb acts like an idiom, and so it's 2 words or 3 words, whatever. It's a group of words that have their own meaning. Those words put together mean something than the words apart. Okay, and so that's basically how they work. And when you use phrasal verbs, for example, you are expressing something more colorfully. You're sounding more natural. Native speakers use idioms and phrasal verbs often, and they can be difficult for non-native speakers because they have a different meaning than the words, right? And so it could be confusing for people. And so the best way is just to learn them. That you have to just memorize them. That's the difficult thing, right? So like cop out, right? You know cop, right? Oh, if you say cop, oh, that's a police officer maybe, right? And then out, that's direction. Like, okay, let's go out. Let's go out of, let's get out of town, right? So maybe you understand the word separately, but used together, that might be, wow, what do you mean to back out? Huh? Cop out? To quit? I don't understand. So you just have to memorize them. And so that's what we're doing with each week with these phrasal verbs. We have a topic, we have phrasal verbs, and then we have a worksheet, and we practice using these phrasal verbs, and that's the way to learn, yeah? Okay, let's do it. Let's check out the phrasal verbs. Okay, our first one is bring up. Bring up, to mention a topic in conversation. Bring up, to mention a topic in conversation. So it's not the main point, right? It's just, it comes up, right? You might be talking about, you know, in a business meeting, you might be talking about a new client, a new customer, and something else. You bring something up. Whoa, what about this? What about that? And so it's not the main focus. It's just mentioned. It comes up in the conversation. So bring up, hey, don't bring up any more ideas. We have to focus on this. Don't bring up other ideas. We have to focus on this one idea. We have to solve this one idea. Don't bring up those other ideas. Okay, talk over, to discuss a problem or situation. So talk over, so you're going to, maybe there's a problem, or, you know, maybe you have a plan, a situation. You're going to go on a camping trip together, so you have to talk over who's going to bring some food. You know, you have to talk over the plans, right? Because you're going to go camping for a week. There's no supermarkets, there's no telephones. You're going to be in the wilderness, so you have to talk over your plan. What are you going to do each day? How are you going to? You got to be prepared, right? So talk over the preparations. Or a problem, right? You're let's say you have children, or you know, one of your children, they shoplifted. They went to the supermarket and they stole some candy. They put candy in their pocket and didn't pay for it. They walked out and didn't pay for it. And you know they did it. So you have to talk over that situation. Like, okay, it's not good to steal. Don't do that. You know, take it back. And tell the manager that you are sorry and you will never do it again, and give it back or pay for it, right? Go back, tell the manager what you did, tell them sorry, and then pay for it. Cut off, to interrupt someone while speaking. To interrupt someone while speaking. Cut off, right? So someone is talking and then you say something in the middle of their conversation. You say something in the middle of their speech. You cut them off. And, right? That happens a lot, right? You're at a party, or you're with a group of friends and someone's talking and other people start talking. And so that person talking, now they can't talk anymore because other people interrupted, cut that person off. And so the person, oh, I didn't finish my sentence. I didn't say what I wanted to say. I didn't finish what I was thinking. I was cut off. speak up. Speak up. To talk louder or express an opinion. So speak up means raise your voice. Maybe you're talking too soft. I can't hear you. Speak up. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Today's business report is blah, blah, blah. Opinion, speak up. I have an idea. And so you're going to speak up and express your idea. So you're going to do two things. Either you're going to raise your voice because you're speaking too softly, or you're going to give your opinion and speak up and give your opinion. Call back. Call back. To return a phone call. So maybe you're in a business meeting and you can't talk. And so someone calls you. Oh, sorry, I can't talk now. I'll call you back. And so return a phone call. I can't talk right now. I'll call you back. I'm cooking dinner. I'll call you back. I'm doing my homework. I'll call you back. I'm making a video. I'll call you back. I'm doing a live stream class. I'll call you back. Okay, Lucy, you have a quick question here. Can I say, she cut my idea off? She cut off my idea. Cut off, like, usually like speaking, right? We're using it for conversation, right? Communication, speaking. Idea is, you know, you have a plan, maybe, right? And so it depends. Like, if you're telling your idea, she cut you off while you were expressing your idea, right? I was talking about my idea and she cut me off. So if you're speaking, you can say that. So you would say, oh, I was talking about my idea and she cut me off. Okay, so cut off is when you're speaking. Like, you had an idea and she didn't do your idea, then that would say, oh, she axed my idea. She rejected my idea. So if it's like, oh, I have an idea right here. It's, you know, we're gonna make a new supermarket in town. Oh, the boss rejected my idea. The boss didn't want to do my idea. But if you're talking and you go, oh, I have a great idea. I think this town needs a new, and then she interrupted you and she cut you off during your talk. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, number 6 is hang up. Hang up, to end a phone call. Right? Hang up. The phone call is finished. The conversation on the phone is finished. Hang up. Or like a cell phone now, just hang up. The old days, right? Everyone, before cell phones, people used handheld, a telephone, and so you hang up and you're welcome, Lucy. Okay, number 7, get through. Get through. To successfully contact someone. Get through to them. So sometimes if you need to talk to someone, or let's say support, tech support, or a complaint, you're making a telephone conversation and sometimes you can't get through, right? You get put on hold. You know, let's say you need to, you bought a new phone, Apple phone, an iPhone, and something's wrong and you want to contact customer support, and they put you on a waiting list, right? And so you have to wait until it's your turn. And then once it's your turn, you get through. Okay, now I can talk to someone. So get through means you're able to talk to someone, right? Contact someone. Joffrey, hello, Joffrey. That's a good question. Why? I don't know. That's let's go back. That's funny. Yeah, that's the thing. That's what's hard about English, right? And that's what's hard about these phrasal verbs, you know, or these idioms and phrasal verbs, right? So here we go. Hang up. Wait, it's going down. So I don't know. English is crazy. Yes. And so Helga says, why not hang down? I don't know. Hang down. Hang down is like you can hang something down, but this is a phrasal verb, and it doesn't mean. See, that's a good point actually. That at the beginning I expressed. I was talking about how two different words, and then put them together, they have a different meaning, right? And so hang, right? Maybe hang something from something, right? So like your clothing, you have a hanger and you hang clothes to dry. Hang clothes to dry, so they're in suspension, right? Hang upside, you're hanging on a bar. Let's say, you know, there's a bar, you know, you're in a park and you're hanging. You're gonna do pull-ups, right? And so you're hanging from the bar. So you're suspended. Suspension. You're in suspension. You're in the air, right? You're in the air. You're hanging. And then hang down. So I'm down. So I'm hanging down. So that's literal, right? Hang down. Literal. But this is a phrasal verb. And so hang up. Up and hang, right? So put together, they have a different meaning. So here, hang up means to disconnect, to end a phone call. That's funny, Boris. I don't know how old you are, Boris, but vintage. So the old days, right? Before cell phones, we had vintage phones. We had the old phones where a receiver. You had a receiver and it was connected. It had a wire. It was tethered to the main part where you make the phone call. Some had rotary, some had push buttons. And so hang up. Yeah, so. Okay, let's go. We have to move ahead here. Okay, get through. Now we have our next one, number 8. We have 9. Okay, number 8 is run through. Run through, to quickly review something. To quickly review something. Run through. So you have a report, or you're going to have a presentation. So let's say you and your coworker, you and someone else, you're going to give a speech. You're going to give a presentation. You're writing a report. You're doing something together. Before you do it, before you hand it in, before you make your presentation, before you make your speech, before you give it to your boss, before you give it the final, finalization, right? Finalize. It's over. It's finished. You're going to run through and make sure there's no mistakes. You're going to run through and make sure you got it right. And so it's a review. Okay, let's run this through before we do the speech. Let's run it through one more time. Let's practice it one more time. Let's run through it one more time before we give our speech. Let's run through it one more time before we give our presentation. Okay, one more, last one. Yeah, Mrs. Lucy, good. Okay, here is number 9, last one. Find out, to discover information. To discover information. Find out. Oh, I found out that the neighbors are moving. I found out that the boss is quitting. I found out, right? So discover information. I found out that there's going to be a new mayor in town. Oh, I found out that my best friend is moving away, or whatever it is. Find out, to discover information. Okay, so those are our phrasal verbs. So before we do the worksheet, let's say them together without stopping. Okay, so we've been stopping at each phrasal verb, talking about it, right? So let's go through the phrasal verbs without stopping. Without stopping, let's say them together. Here we go. We're going to say the phrasal verbs together. Bring up, bring up. Take over. Talk over, take over. No. Let's start again. I need some water. It's a takeover. No, it's talk over, not takeover. Okay, here we go. We are going to say them together. Bring up, bring up. Talk over, talk over. Cut off, cut off. Speak up, speak up. Call back, call back. Hang up, hang up. Get through, get through. Run through, run through. Find out, find out. Okay, there we go. We said them together without stopping. Yes, okay. So now it's time for the worksheet. Let's make it smaller here. All right, so that was the video that gave us the idioms. No, the phrasal verbs. The phrasal verbs. Let's check it off. Okay, let's do the worksheet. Now it's time to make sentences. It's time to make sentences. Here is the worksheet. Okay, we gotta make it larger. Here we go. Okay, so in the worksheet, we have the illustrations, we have the phrasal verb, we have the explanation, what it means, we have the meaning of the phrasal verbs, and then at the bottom, we have example sentences, and then you make your own next to it, right? So we have the phrasal verbs, we got the meaning, and we have example sentences. That is the worksheet. So let's have a look. Here we go. So one more time. Bring up, to mention a topic in conversation. Talk over, to discuss a problem or situation. Cut off, to interrupt someone while speaking. Speak up, to talk louder or express an opinion. Call back, to return a phone call. Hang up, to end a phone call. Get through, to successfully contact someone. Run through, to quickly review something. Find out, to discover information. And we got some examples here. Let's check out the examples. Okay, number 1. He brought up an interesting point during the meeting. He brought up an interesting point during the meeting. The phrasal verb brought up, bring up. 2, let's talk over the plan before deciding. Let's talk over the plan before deciding. Phrasal verb, talk over. Number 3, she cut me off before I could finish my sentence. She cut me off before I could finish my sentence. Phrasal verb, cut off. Number 4, please speak up. We can't hear you. Please speak up. We can't hear you. Phrasal verb, speak up. Number 5, I'll call you back after the meeting. I'll call you back after the meeting. Phrasal verb, call back. 6, he hung up before I could say goodbye. He hung up before I could say goodbye. Phrasal verb, hang up. 7, I tried calling but couldn't get through. I tried calling but couldn't get through. Phrasal verb, get through. 8, let's run through the schedule one more time. Let's run through the schedule one more time. Phrasal verb, run through. And the last one, number 9, I found out that he's moving to Canada. I found out that he's moving to Canada. And the phrasal verb, find out. Okay, now you know what to do. It's time for you to make sentences. There we go. We got, well, I got to make it a little bit smaller. We got 9 phrasal verbs. The topic, communication. Okay. Of course, we want to see your sentences. I'm here, Boris is here, and we want you to make sentences. Write your sentences using our phrasal verbs. We're doing the worksheet. And by making sentences in the chat, you are helping yourself because you are practicing your English, and you're helping others because you're giving examples for other people. So write your sentences in the chat. The worksheet is on my Patreon. Okay, let's see your sentences. All right. Oh, find out. To discover some information. Lucy, I found out Mark is the best teacher. Kisses for you. Mwah. Let's see. Helga, sometimes it's hard to bring up, stay on topic, and not go off topic. Okay, good, good. Katie, we need to bring up a new project for the company next week. Okay. Or actually, maybe plan or a new project. Okay. Okay, Katie, that's fine. Mrs. Lucy, she brought up a crazy idea during our dinner. Good, good. Carlos, I will call you back tomorrow. Talk over cabinet details. Good. Or actually, number 2, Carlos, we will talk over cabinet details. I think that's better. We will talk over cabinet details. Helga, let's talk over our vacation plan. Very good, Helga. Okay, Max, whenever he talks to his friends, he brings up a unique remark. Good. Good. Everyone, like, great sentences, great examples for other people. So there's a lot of great ideas, great sentences, lots of vocabulary. So I think everyone's learning a lot. Bores. Maybe hanging up and not calling me back is the best way for him to cop out. Okay. So making connections. Bores took our phrasal verbs and put it with cop out, our idiom that we did first. And cop out is back out. So maybe hanging up and not calling me back is the best way for him to cop out. So he didn't want to shoot. He wanted to avoid bores. Carlos, hang up and cop out. Police are outside. Okay. The police are outside. Okay, Carlos. Hang up and cop out. The police are outside. Kadeen, we have to talk over about it after lunch. Okay, good. We have to talk over about it. Wait. Okay, Kadeen, we have to talk it over after lunch. Okay, we have to, yeah, okay, so it's a little confusing. Let's make it better, Katie. We have to talk it over after lunch. We have to talk it over after lunch. You can say talk about it, but we're using our idiom talk over. So let's talk it over. Mrs. Lucy, we talked over the new apartment purchase. Yes, that is right. Helga, children and ill-mannered people can often cut off other people. Yes. Max, why don't you talk over your memories to promote mutual friendship? Good. Mrs. Lucy, she cut my speech off. Yes. Helga, please speak up your idea so everyone can hear. Okay, please speak up. Okay, let's put idea last. Please speak up so everyone can hear your idea. Here we go, Helga. Please speak up so everyone can hear your idea. Good. Let's put idea at last. Henna, he brings up another old story and she cops out because she didn't like to hear it. Good. Or she doesn't like to hear it. That's better. He brings up another old story and she cops out because she doesn't want to hear it. She doesn't want to hear it. Okay, good, Katie. We have to talk it over after lunch. Yep, so that's the way to do it. Fix your sentence. That's the way to remember. That's the way to improve, right? Max, he always cuts us off, so we don't like him. Very good. There you go. Good, Helga. Please speak up so everyone can hear your idea. Helga, thank you for fixing your sentence. That's the way to do it. It's the way to learn, right? Mrs. Lucy, we have to speak up when you have a chance. You have to speak up when you have a chance. Good, Mrs. Lucy. Yeah, and so like Carlos is saying, so what's important, and I always say, like, you know, write your sentences in the chat. You're helping everyone. And so Carlos is saying, oh, good sentence. So Carlos is aware. He's reading the chat, and he's learning new ways to use these phrasal verbs. He's learning, you know, ways to express things, right? And learn vocabulary and how the vocabulary is put together, and different situations, right? And so we're actually, by you writing sentences in the chat, you are really doing two things. That is for sure, right? You're helping yourself and you're helping others. And so thank you, Carlos, for acknowledging that, telling people, hey, great sentence, right? You are appreciating what people are writing, right? We are helping each other, right? So when someone helps you, you appreciate it, right? Someone comes over in your house and they help you move your sofa, or, you know, you have something very heavy or something you cannot do by yourself. And so someone comes over, someone helps you, and you're thankful. Same thing here, right? You're helping by writing your sentences, by making sentences in the chat. You're helping other people. And so thank you, Carlos, for saying that. And it gives me, you know, inspiration that you are doing what I suggest, right? And so, you know, as a teacher, you tell your students, or, you know, whatever, you know, you give them advice, and when they accept the advice, when they take the advice, I'm happy, right? Because they listen to me and I can see that they are doing a better job. And so it makes me happy. And so when I see you guys in the chat helping each other, when I see you guys giving compliments to each other, it makes me happy, because I see how you are helping each other. I see how you are improving, and I see how it makes a better chat, right? Because, you know, I'm here on YouTube, and lots of people do what I do on YouTube, right? There's lots and lots of English teachers on YouTube. So when you guys are acting good in the chat, when you guys are helping each other in the chat, it makes me feel happy. And so thank you for doing that. And hopefully, you know, more people come and more people participate. So the more people there are making sentences, more people participating in the chat, the more we can learn, right? The more ideas we get, the more sentences we get. So it just perpetuates, right? It's like a snowball. It's small and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so the more sentences are in the chat, the more we can learn, right? And so thank you for making the chat great, because without you, it wouldn't be great. So thanks everyone for doing that. Help me, help you, help everybody. Okay, let's go. Let's go 5 more minutes, and then let's do the quiz. So on top of the chat, there's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word, right? And you have to choose the best word for the sentence. That's on top of the chat. That's the quiz. And let's go 5 more minutes. Write our sentences using the phrasal verbs, and then we'll do the quiz. So I'm going to do the 5 minutes. Yeah, perpetuates, right? So makes it better and better. It keeps moving, doesn't stop. Okay, here we go. 5 minutes, and then we will go to the quiz. Okay, start. Okay, write your sentences. And I will look at the chat. Let's see, where am I? Yeah, Carlos says, yes, good sentences, guys. I always read all sentences. Thank you, Carlos. Mrs. Lucy, Mark, I will call you back, I promise. Nice. Boars. Sue, I can't believe you would rat me out so easily. I never ever walk up to you to talk about any problems. And this is the last time, Joe. No, no, please. Let me finish my sentence. Don't cut me off. Good. There's a conversation right there Boris wrote for all of us. Helga, I finally got through to customer support. I know it is, sometimes it is the worst, right, Helga? Try to get through. Actually, I've been doing that lately. And yeah, it's not fun. It is frustrating because it's all like AI now. And so you don't talk to people. It's just chatting in the chat in customer service, and it doesn't get through, right? It doesn't, like, your problem doesn't get resolved, or it just takes a long time. If you actually talk to a human voice, it will go faster, right? But that's, the world is changing to AI now. Okay, let's see. Power, Max. Would you mind if you tell me to call me? Would you mind if you tell me to call me? Okay, Max, I'm a little confused. Would you mind if I call you back? Is that what you mean, Max? Would you mind if I call you back? Helga, don't forget to run through your goals before the new year, or before the next new year. Okay, good, Helga. Don't forget to run through your goals before the next new year. Good. Perpetuate. Mrs. Lucy, hang up. Hang up that call. You need to finish your homework. Good. Stop talking and do your homework. Helga, can you find many interesting things happening around you? You can, wait, hold on. You can find many interesting things happening around you. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, yeah, okay, you can find out. Yeah, we need the out there, Helga. You can find out many interesting things happening. Yeah, so you need to put the out there. And then I understand better, right? It's clear for me. You can find out many interesting things. Max, it's Tom that hung up before informing you of details about work. Katie, sorry, I'm busy right now. I'll call you back soon. Very good. Henna, I have to hang up. I'll call you back. I have to run through my presentation. Perfect. Nice. You guys using these phrasal verbs very naturally, right? And so that's a great thing, because these are real life situations. So if you learn these expressions, if you learn these sentences, it'll be really helpful for you using English. Boris, I found out like I needed a clean slate to start the new year. So I found out like I needed a clean slate to start the new year. Max, it's natural not to get through in the middle of the night. Okay, there we go. Yeah, good, Boris, too. Yeah, I agree, Boris. Great sentences. Everyone's doing great. Katie, it's not polite when someone hangs up on you. Hangs up on you. We need the S there. Okay, great. And I'm looking at the clock. It's time to do our quiz now. Now, all the worksheets that we do here, all the phrasal verb worksheets, all the conversation worksheets we do with all of our live stream classes, are on my Patreon. So you know what to do. Okay, good, good, good. Well, let's now do, let's mark off. We did the worksheet. Great sentences, everyone. Natural, real life situations. Sentences that you can really use that will help your English, will help you communicate naturally, sounding like a native speaker. So great job. Okay, there we go. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, now in the chat, on top of the chat, there's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word. And there's a choice of 4 words. You choose the best word for the sentence. It's a quiz. It's choose the best word. Let's check it out. It's all there. Let's see, Boris says, great sentences came out of the woodwork, as natives usually say. Yeah, out of the woodwork, meaning they like a worm comes out of an apple, or like a fruit fly comes out of the, I don't know. But yeah, we say it appears, right? And so great sentences, everyone. You guys are speaking naturally, just like a native speaker. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Boris. There's the link for the Patreon. Okay, it's time to check out the quiz. Let's open up the quiz. Let's check it out. Okay, we have a sentence. We have 4 words. You choose the best word for the sentence. Are you ready for the quiz? Yeah? Okay, let's do it. The sentence is, he, a new language every summer. He, a new language every summer. Choose the best word. Is it learn? Is it learns? Is it learning? Is it learned? Does the sentence go like this? He learn a new language every summer. He learns a new language every summer. He learning a new language every summer. He learned a new language every summer. Learn, learns, learning, learned. Choose the best word. Good luck. Okay, nice. Okay, Helga, he learns a new language every summer. Yes. Katie, he learns a new language every summer. Yes. Max, he learns a new language every summer. Yes. Carlos, he learners. No, he learns. Mary's here. Mary. That is correct. Mrs. Lucy learns. Yes. Mary is here. You're at the end. Mary, this is the end of class. This is the end. Hola. Yeah, so Mary, she likes Spanish. So Carlos, he's from Mexico, and Carlos said hola to Mary. That is hello. Yeah, Boris, he learns a new language every summer. He never comes up with an excuse, and he never cops out. Very good, Boris. Okay, Mary was listening. That's good. Nice. Okay, nicely done, everyone. Well, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate you guys being here with me, because, of course, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So that's very kind of you. And today was fantastic. We had a great time today. I had a great time. I hope you had a great time too. And I want you to be safe. I want you to stay healthy. I want I want love and peace for you and your family. And I want you to smile, because when you smile, you are happy. So please be happy. Please be safe. Please stay healthy. And love and peace to you and your family. And I will be back on Tuesday, 5 p.m. So I hope to see you on Tuesday. And of course, please come to my channel every day. There are quizzes, there are videos, there are shorts. I post things almost every day, I think, pretty much every day. Anyways, tell your friends, and yeah. Okay, let's count down and say goodbye together. Yeah, and Boris has been a great help. He's here. He moderates the chat. He helps us in the chat. And so thank you so much, Boris. And the green team, Carlos and Mary, thank you for financially supporting me every month. It's a big help to me, so thank you so much. Okay, thank you, everyone. Like I always say, without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So thank you, everyone. Mrs. Lucy, Katie, Hannah, Helga, yeah, and everyone. Thank you so much. And yeah, so let's count down and say goodbye together, shall we? Okay, here we go. We're going to say goodbye together. We're counting down together. Hannah. Okay. Saying goodbye is hard. It's hard to say goodbye. I don't want to hang you up. I don't want to hang up. I want to continue. Okay, let's say goodbye together. Here we go. We're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day. Peace and love. Smile and be healthy and stay safe. Okay, see you later. Take it easy. Bye. Thank you.